Breaking news. Not again. Soldiers stormed Ogun State with X-men. See what they did to the residents. For the second time, soldiers from 35 Brigade, Alamala, Abeokuta, Ogun State, have visited some villages in Yewa local government area of Ogun State, where they had earlier brutalized residents at the instance of some X-men. The soldiers had earlier escorted some X-men to some of the villages on December 19th, 2020 back then, and flogged many of the residents for refusing to allow the X-men to graze their cattle on their farmlands. About 29 villages in the area had been attacked in recent times by these terror X-men, who were said to have camped at Ogua, a neighboring town, from where they led their cattle to destroy farmlands within the Ketu Yewa community, which shared borders with the Republic of Benin. The affected villages include Ateru, Moro, Ologun, Agbon, Igbota, Ogunba, Ayetoru, Okeedo, Obore, Bokoto, Iselu, Ijele, Nwobe, Igbeme, Ojon, Nwode, Ketu, Igan, and so on and so forth. According to what Boko Haram said, they said that they will keep on attacking until they are tired to attack. This story has not been refuted by Nigerian army or the federal authorities many days after the publication. Worried by the developments, some traditional rulers in the area had written a petition against the soldiers, the state government, and also the police in the state in a bid to silence the brutality victims. About 6 soldiers, led by one Captain John, visited some of the villages in the Yewa North local government area of the state again at about 2 p.m. on Friday at Ibeku, in the presence of the Bale, that's village head, Chief Olalenye Adigun, a youth leader, Peter Koposhu, and other villagers. The soldiers asked one of their victims, Sheyi Muleru, to recant a statement published in the petition and some national dailies. According to a 4-minute audio recording of the events that transpired during the visit and obtained by the nation, Capture Onyebuchi revealed that the army headquarters was worried by the petition and it receives and news report over the allegation that men of 35 Brigade Alamala Abeokuta escorted X-men to the affected communities, where they brutalized some villagers for refusing X-men to graze their cattle on their farmlands. In the said audio recording, Onyebuchi was heard frantically asking Mulero to make a video recording of the retraction to save the army from embarrassment. However, according to the nation, the victim refused to retract a statement, insisting that he was flogged and badly wounded. Disturbed by Melori's stance, Onyebuchi said that the story says that soldiers escort X-men to Ogun State villages. At that point, the soldiers seized him and beat him mercilessly. See, this is a wealthy allegation, and we we will not take it for granted. The army, they got in touch with Alamala, which in turn sent me here. I have to write a report on the investigation because I must report back to the person who sent me here. I want you, the youth leader, to video him because your name is what we have in the petition. Your name is what we have. So you, the youth leader, will record him now. He will call his name and say that nobody touched him. Onyebuchi then asks that Mulero be filmed while refuting the story that he was beaten by soldiers who escorted elders in the village. He will call his name as you are recording him and say that all these are false. Nobody touched him, and whatever he said, nobody forced him to say. He said it out of his own free will in the presence of the ballet and the youth leader, and of course, members of the community. Are you getting me? Go ahead. If that is done, I think I'm okay with it. However, the soldier warned that the failure of the victims to make the retraction might force the army to return to arrest him and shun any distress from the community. He said that, let me tell you what the stain means. There is a need to clear this air. If you don't clear it, then next time they call, the army will not even respond because you people have alleged and penned the army's name in a bad light, and the army will not respond when there is an emergency in this place again. If they don't respond, then you can't blame them. So the need to clear this is very important. If I swear, or if I were you, I would come out clear because your name is everywhere in the petition they wrote, that you were beaten mercilessly, and look at you here. Say that whoever is doing it on his own, that you did not send anybody to do that. If you like, pretend to feign back or lack of understanding by saying that mi ò gbọ́, I don't understand, but is your problem. That is your problem if you pretend to lack understanding. If tomorrow they come and pick you up that you were using the army's name anyhow, then you will go in for it. So the earlier you clear the name or the hair, the better for you. Thank you, my viewers, for listening to this news. You can imagine, this Boko Haram will never stop their idiot and useless activities. You can imagine herdsmen invading town, Ondo State, with soldiers that they trusted. They were the one that came in, that ushered these herdsmen into the state, and they came molesting people, brutalizing people, injuring and killing innocent ones. And do you think that after this killing, that God is not watching them, that their reward, the judgment day is coming, when all men shall stand before the throne of God and give the account of their lives? Their own lives have been so useless. They have lived their lives killing, not even pitying innocent ones, because they have dined with the devil. That's why they are behaving devilish. Anyways, you have listened to every the story, the key points, as how X-Men invade Ogun State, the soldiers, the person, the victim, and the victims, and also clearing the air and freeing yourself from whatever petitions they have written. So your comment concerning this news will be very much appreciated. Drop them below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as